and we move on to the other big news today. A complete ticket for the Democrats in the race for the White House. You are looking at a live picture from Philadelphia right now, where Democratic nominee Kamala Harris and her newly named running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, are speaking. This is their first appearance together since he got the fateful phone call this morning. Let's listen in.
The delegates to the Democratic National Convention finished voting, and so I stand before you today to proudly announce I am now officially the Democratic nominee for President of the United States. And so now we got some work to do. We need to move to the general election and win that. And to all the friends, listen, we also need to level set. We are the underdogs in this race. But we have the momentum, and I know exactly what we are up against.
So who is Tim Walz? He is 60 years old, grew up in Nebraska. He joined the National Guard to help with college tuition, served for 24 years while teaching high school. He was elected to Congress in 2006, serving until his run for governor in 2018.
CBS News Chicago political reporter Chris Ty is here with more on the name that's new to a lot of Americans and what J.B. Pritzker said about being vetted for that job himself. Chris?
That's right, Joe and Marie. He's known to go off script more than most governors, frankly. He's the head of the Democratic Governors Association. More than most in his position, he talks in non-political speak. And the campaign is spotlighting his love of hunting, his rural upbringing, and his decades of life outside politics.
Let's do this together. Would you be my running mate and let's get this thing on the road?
It'll be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
It's the video the campaign says was the moment Tim Walz learned he was the pick. Within hours,
I joined the Army National Guard when I was 17. I served for 24 years.
The new ticket had a new video introducing Walz to the wider world.
I coached football and taught social studies for 20 years.
Underscoring his early years in Nebraska and how in 2007 he joined Congress representing the southernmost part of Minnesota along the Iowa border, part of an effort to draw in rural Americans, undecideds, and so-called gettable Republicans. In 2019, he became governor, running the state during the turbulent summer of 2020, when George Floyd, a black man, was murdered by a white police officer in Minneapolis. More recently,
that is weird behavior, and I don't think you call it anything else.
It was Walz who began framing the behavior of Donald Trump as weird. He's made securing abortion rights and school meals a primary focal point.
We have each other's cell phone numbers. We talk to each other on a fairly frequent basis.
J.B. Pritzker and Tim Walz became governors at the same time, both being vetted for this VP spot, and for the first time, Pritzker describing what it was like.
Can you be somebody's support mechanism, right, to be the number two? Can you bring another set of advice to the table that's valuable? It's an honor to be asked, even if some of those questions are like a colonoscopy.
Pritzker wouldn't comment on what being passed over means for his political future, as the political future of his colleague to the north now spins in a new direction.
Take care. Thank you. Okay.
Now, of note, both wings of the Democratic Party, from Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia to Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, are praising this pick. Some, though, scratching their heads over why Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, was passed over, with his state so critical in this election cycle. Despite being passed over, Shapiro, as we heard in the last half hour, says and is campaigning hard for the Harris-Walz ticket. Joe and Marie.
Chris Ty, thank you so much.